Yeah. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out, but look, keep it a buck, I don't. Always been one up on all of these. They be trying to front for all of these. I ain't got time cause they all in they feelings. Ice of the gang and we making a killing. It's 2020 and they notice the vision. You be the hero, I'm playing the villain. The underdogs and we walking the bill and we getting money. Yeah, they think that we dealing, they talking hot. Yeah, if they opponents and we won't stop.
Yo guys, what is up? What's going on? Welcome back to another video. If you're new around here, my name is Spencer and this is my 2020 Tacoma TRD off-road. If you've been following along so far, you know we've been doing the lighting upgrades here on my truck. We started with the fog lights, then the ditch lights, and there's a few other exciting things coming up in the next few days. You guys will probably see that in a few weeks though. In today's video, we're actually going to be switching lanes a little bit, simultaneously starting on a new project, and that is, I'm going to be building this truck into my own personal weekend getaway overland camping rig with the end goal of next summer 2021. We're going to drive this truck, camp in it, from Alberta down to Montana, Utah, and then hopefully possibly Colorado and then back. It's going to be epic. Before I sold my WRX, I would sit there and scroll through Instagram and look at all the amazing overlanding rigs, and that's what really inspired me to want to actually just get this truck. And with COVID at the start of the year, it kind of slowed things down a little bit, but now I can finally get started on building this truck up into my own rig, and I'm really excited to share that with you guys. And I hope that maybe from my perspective, having literally like zero experience or prior knowledge in this as a complete beginner, going to the very end with the ultimate road trip, I hope that it can inspire you guys, some of you guys that might be out there that have never done this before and might want to get into it. You can follow along my experience and learn everything that I do right or wrong all the way to the end, and it's going to be really sweet. So in today's video, this is literally going to be the very beginning. I picked this up and it just arrived from RA Motorsports, Canadian company up here in Edmonton, and this is a custom sized, custom made Molle panel that's going to fit right on the back side there of the bed. The reason I picked this up is because literally the most first and basic thing that we can start doing on the truck, I think, is going to be storage solutions. So this way I actually can mount quick fist clamps, everything directly bolt on, very easy. I can have an axe, shovel, fishing rods, etc. So this is just one, but I think I might pick up another. In this, I'm just going to show you how to install it if you get a panel like this, or just how to install things in general into your bed rails. Alright, so this is what the mounting bracket looks like that comes with it, the hardware and everything. But first we need to get it in. So if you have these bed cleats, you just loosen them up, push, and then you'll be able to rotate them, and there's a channel that they just pop right out of, super easy. And then on the very end is just this plastic piece, and if you put your finger in there, you gotta kind of give it a bit of force, but that pops out. Put that aside. Take the mounting bracket, and we're gonna just slide it in like this. There's two, so I already put that one in before, and these are what's gonna hold the Molle panel up here. Then we can put this stopper on the end back in place. It's a little bit tricky to get in, but just push it firmly in there. And then we can put this also back in. And then tighten it up. All right, so you're gonna get in the back, of course. You could probably do it out there if you're like 6'5", but I'm not. So we're gonna come into the bed. Next, then we're gonna take off this hardware here. Take off the other one. And then there's holes on the top of the panel, and you want to get the logo in the right way so it looks good. And then we're just gonna line up these holes bolts back on by hand. Decide on the position where you want it. Just tighten these up a little bit. Now that I've got the panel mounted up, it looks really awesome, but you can see this gives me like endless possibilities to mount things. So I picked this up off Amazon. I'll have a link below in the description if you want to check it out. But these are quick fist clamps, super nice clamps. They're pretty cheap too. This will just mount like that. You would put the bolt through the back, and then this can go just like that, or you could put it straight up. There's many different sizes of clamps that are included, but with this size panel, it fits perfectly, as you can see, between this spot on the bed rails, which I really like. So I'll probably run two things, like an axe and a shovel, or I can take those off and mount a fishing rod holder and have the rods aimed upwards, which would be pretty sweet. Alright, so super easy install, guys. I'll have a link down below in the description for the Molle panel as well as the clamps that I'm using. I think it's going to be pretty sweet. Starting small, eventually we'll have a really nice tent and everything set up here. But for now, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. As always, leave a comment down below with your thoughts on that panel. I think it's really sweet, and I will see you guys in the next video.
See them showing up, show us up. I've been down and out, but look, keep it a buck, I don't fuck with you.